Hello YouTube, this is Croft. I am just doing a quick restart of the recording because we initially had a couple of audio problems. We had some mic issues. We're going to be on a Detonation Round 43 today. So, yeah. Also, Red Space Robot. If you would like to, you're welcome to hop in voice chat in the Discord. And if you want to chat about a couple things, chat about your day. This is really kind of just a chill open stream. There's not a whole lot to it. But if you want to just hang out and chat, that is also totally fine. What was I doing? Oh, right, I was getting resin and iron. And, oh no, I was gonna get also, I was also gonna get some zinc stuff. Just about to go to bed, otherwise you would do that. That is totally fine. I appreciate you dropping by before you go to bed. We have zinc there. Yeah, we have zinc there. So, Robot, I got a question for you. I need help. There's one thing that I'm trying to figure out with automation, and I don't think Astroneer actually has the capability to do it. Let me go to Novus. Oh god. Yeah, you're decently good at Astroneer, so maybe you might be able to help me out with this. Let me see. Do I have my notepad up? I don't have notepad running. Oh, I do actually. What is that? That was not supposed to do what that was. Okay, I need to... Okay, wait a second. This is... Notes list. Okay, here we go. Notes list. It's freezing. Why is it freezing? Come on, notes. Work, please. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna kill notes as a program. And... die. Okay. Now we'll bring it back up. I'm sorry, I have all kinds of technical issues this stream. Sticky notes. Loading sticky notes. Yes, I know you're loading sticky notes. Could you load faster, please? Okay. It's kind of working. It's got my Astroneer suggestion, which is great. Doesn't help me, though. Okay, you know what? I don't have time to wait for that to load in. It's just gonna take forever. We're gonna bring these guys over here. So I can at least get the stuff printing for the day. Because I need to print a couple more extra large platforms. Alright. While those are printing, so I have this factory that I've put together. Now, what will be nice is if I could... Well, actually, first I need to print get some of these printing. So switch. Then I'm gonna take you guys off. I can put the silo in so it can start getting filled up. Alright, so here's my conundrum. So I have this nice fancy little system. It's gonna start feeding the storage silos that will be put on. So the way my bombs work, as I'm sure you're aware, is they just have a whole bunch of silos. And so that silo allows me to put the gas out, which is totally great. Except we just need to make sure that we have the exact number of silos on there. Now, I have a storage sensor attached here. Now, it's empty or not empty. There's no storage sensor mode that actually allows me to get just an empty. Just trigger on not empty, or trigger on empty. It's one or the other. I can't just get it to do what I want it to do. So, I get a pulse when I put it on here. Ideally, I'd like that pulse to start the actual system. So then instead of having to press this button, I can just place the thingy and then be done. But right now, I gotta press the button, and then it does its whole thing where it unpacks the storage silo B, places these guys on, deactivates the auto arms, and then unpacks all the medium storage silos. And these guys are just passively loading. So, the behavior that I need... Oh, here we go. Here we go. Now I have a list. Alright, open you. Open note. Hey, there we go. Hey. You can go away. Alright. So let me switch to desktop capture. Switch to that. Okay. Please ignore my little thing down there. But we need to have 3 spots that need to be sensed in order to trigger safely. Or there needs to be a timer of some kind. But those 3 spots that need to be triggered safely are down here with this platform A. These guys to make sure that they're full, and because we don't want to deactivate it while it's full. We don't want to activate it while it's full. And what we could do is we could use a delay gate or a count repeater or something to make sure that these guys are full, or like a storage sensor or something. That's not a huge issue. The huge issue is watch this storage sensor as I just run it through its system. So we get 1 tick there. Then if I activate the system, then we get it unpacks and it becomes empty, so we get another tick there. So we get another activation there. Then becomes not empty, so we get another activation here. Then becomes empty again, so we get another activation there, because the empty versus not empty state of the storage is changing. And that's what it's watching. So I need something that's going to ignore that, and then wait until these are all full, and then allow it to be triggered again. Not trigger it manually, because I have to put this on here, but allow me to trigger it again just by doing that. Does that make sense? And I don't entirely know how I'm going to do that. If you have any ideas, I am all ears. I'm thinking about it, and I'm thinking maybe we might want to use something like with power, because that is actually, now that I think about it, that is a way that you can get sensors. Work out the time it takes to finish and set delay repeaters to that time. Here's the problem for that. That was my initial thought, but that would then delay the entire cycle. But the problem with the delay repeaters is, okay, I could use them to absorb the unnecessary activations, sure, but then then the delay repeaters activate something, but I can't really activate something. I can't just have them reactivate the cycle on the end of their delay, because that would just then I would be just trying to load these as fast as possible, and because I have to take the finished bombs somewhere, that's just not feasible. So the delay repeater is something that I thought of already, and it's not really something that I think would work. I hope you understand what I'm talking about. It's kind of difficult. Because Astroneer doesn't have actual, real logic. Okay, we've got 4... Got 4... I think we're gonna leave it with those other 2, so we'll have 6. We'll have 4 besides what we need for the Novus Project. So that's what I did. Those delay repeater things. That's what I did for these auto arms. I worked out the time that it took for them to pick up one item individually, and then place it. And that works out great. But I need something better. I might be able to get something with, like, power switches and platforms and power sensors. Because those are binary, and power switches can be toggled. Power can be toggled on or off. But power sensors still only send a pulse. It comes down to a fundamental issue with Astroneer logic, and that is Astroneer logic runs off of pulses. It doesn't run off of true false states. You can't have true false states with Astroneer. So, because you can't just have a wire that's sending a constant signal. That's not possible with this game. It's possible with other games, but it's not possible with this one. It's a bit of a confusing conundrum, I know. I'm sorry. Does that make sense? If it doesn't make sense, that's fine. I'll try my best to re-explain it. But this thing just fires way too many times. And then I need something that will unlock the ability to if I can sense these guys, this medium storage is full, then it will unlock the ability to actually, activate. Because I don't want it activating if I place something too early, because then it will. And if I play something before these guys fill up, then that becomes an issue, and we end up missing some silos that need to be placed. Tact might be able to help better than you can. Yeah, he also doesn't stop by my streams, so there's not a whole lot I can do about that. He's come by once or twice, but he doesn't stop by on a regular basis. Oh well, thanks for trying anyway. We're gonna need one more batch. It's a bit of a conundrum. Oh, I need to switch back to game capture, not display capture. There we go. And yoink. Nice. Alright, and then these guys are gonna be drained dry. They're literally already kind of dry. Yeah, so basically this system just takes all 4... I print them up 4 or 8 at a time, and then each side takes 4. It's really a nice, clean system. And then these 2 auto arms just load them onto the correct platform, where the filtered auto arms will actually start to handle things. I think it's really quite a nice little tidy system. It works out well. But that's about it. I feel like it could be better, and that's kind of sad. But it's not a big deal, because honestly, this is a huge, major upgrade over what I had before. What I had before was I had to place everything manually and unpack everything manually. So the fact that I can unpack things automatically and place things automatically is a godsend. And it single-handedly cut my prep time for a bomb by like 75%. It's ridiculous the amount of time this thing saved. That is if I'm not yakking my head off about logic and circuits and the like. Anyway, Red Space Robot, how was your week? How was New Year's? How was Christmas and all that? I also wanted to just send a signal. So, if I play something early, I want it to delay a signal. And just delay it until these guys hit true. So essentially I need like AND gates, NOT gates, NOR gates, and OR gates. All that kind of functionality. but Astroneer does not do that. Very much does not do that. Okay, we have finished printing, it looks like. Then after we finish printing, then it's time to make the Halloween-themed bombs. And it's my turn to become the Green Goblin. The pumpkin bombs. I have all the pumpkin bombs. Grab, place, and go. So yeah, grab, place, and go is far simpler and way more amazing. And place. Now that's active, so we're gonna place that again. So yeah, they grab all 6 at once, and then they place them all at once. Ack. That works. I moved it too fast, I got a little too ambitious. Just need to wait for it to do its thing. I might want to turn down the, little, delay that I have there. Alright, that's all the bombs ready for the next project. So, I'm gonna I do need to fill this extra large platform up with platforms, because I have been busy cleaning up. And when I say busy cleaning up, I mean I've been doing a ton of cleanup. Cleaned up thousands and thousands and thousands of items recently. Oh. Sending the zinc flying. But I'm just gonna put all these on the platform. And we'll call it good from there. We'll move it back over here. Back into platform storage. It's just the storage there so that I don't need to print platforms on the fly for those kinds of things. Yeah, let's go grab a bomb here. Alright, so what we need to do is we need to go over to Glacio and grab all of the pumpkin, what's it called? The pumpkin gases, basically. I think it's called, like, Noxethane or something. I don't really know. Whatever they call it, we need it. And I've already gone through and farmed up all the Noxethane that we'll need. Watch it be something wrong. Watch me be completely wrong and have the name be something completely different. Squashaline. Yep, I was wrong. So we're gonna go here, and launch. So it needs 5 silos of Squashaline. Oxethane, I think, is that. I think that's the like the high tier stuff. This is just the low tier stuff. The goodness, the squashes. This is just the cheaper stuff. The squashes allow me to make the cheaper stuff, you know, more cheaply. So I don't have to worry too much about that. But we want to offload this, because it's really just the same, like, potency for everything. Like, the Noxethane isn't more explosive than the Squashaline. So these 2 singular silos are gonna fill up multiple bombs. Because they just go to freaking town. Oh, and I already screwed it up. I didn't get there fast enough. Use Add this guy. So yeah, they just go to town. That just fills up at a crazy, insane, fast rate. Alright, we're gonna go right here. Place it. So obviously these bombs have, like... They have the same potency as hydrogen bombs. Like, everything explodes the same in this game. But, because the storage of squashaline is 5 times denser than the storage of any other gas... Nope. Oh, great. Now we have a runaway storage silo. Sucks, man. The quickness, just the sheer quickness of this transfer is nuts. And move the mouse. It just fills up the silos in, like, literal seconds. It's crazy. And place it gently down. Grab the next one. And head on over. Grab you. And grab you, and then place myself in a decent spot. Oh, come on. I was so close. I was almost there. This is a cool song. I like this song. Alright, then this is gonna fill this guy up real fast in very short order. So when you see 160 out of 160, that's actually 160 noxethane, or sorry, not squashaline. Whereas with hydrogen, that is actually just basically 32 hydrogen. Wait a second. No, don't grab that. Grab the platform. Bombs are a little bit difficult to grab because you have to grab the bottom of them. And we're gonna need at least 2 silos here. I don't think we'll need any more, but we should be... So we should be good on storage. Yeah. And then use. So these are all output disabled. Enter and launch. I hope everyone's having a wonderful night tonight. I know I am. Having a good night. And, we did a whole bunch of Nimbachus yesterday. Had a blast, literally. And, I think I'm good on Nimbachus for a while, so we'll probably do a couple of Astroneer streams in a row before I go over to any other game. I've been feeling Astroneer recently, even though I've been doing a ton of cleanup. We should be all good to go in the core, because I did so much cleanup. The core is spiffing clean. The only thing I need to worry about right now are the research items, and they're not really super abundant, so I'm not worrying about them too much. Alright. Drop off that silo. Drop off that silo. Take you. And you. Launch. So we'll just take this back over to Novus. And start offloading it. Novus Project base. Okay, I'm gonna place you here. And place you here. Then we'll run. Oh, hey! Let you do a playthrough with this with someone like you since I know what to do past the start. Well, I mean, that's flattering, since I mean, obviously I do know what to do. But what do you mean by past the start? Also, welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoy your stay here. Past what point are you calling past the start? Because for some people, the end game credits are the start. So, you know, kind of up for debate. Also, I do apologize. I'm losing significant frames here. That's the game. That's not your end of the. That's not your end. That is the game chugging. Like after you get to the next planet. Well, I mean, while you're still on missions, you got a fairly set path. Like the missions guide you through how to do things and what to do and when. But after you get to all of the planets, then I can see that being a bit of an issue. No. I didn't make the switch in time. This switch is just so darn fast. It's crazy. Yeah, that's actually 82 squashaline in there. That's not like a little bit. That's not like a partially. You don't have to divide it by 5 to understand what's going on. Just get bored so quick because you've never played with someone that knows what to do. You just get tired. Okay, so you're just having trouble even finishing the game? Is that what I'm hearing? I'm not trying to be like condescending or anything. I'm just trying to understand what you're saying. That's a little bit close. I'm gonna move it away just a hair. Never finished? No. To be fair, I mean, I actually have not 100% finished the game myself. Because I've been holding off on it. I want to wait until the Novus Project is completed. But I would be happy to give you tips and tricks. And yes, I have been long spoiled on what the ending is. Could you stop that? Ah, come on. I was like half a second too late. Never got the portal done? Well, I've gotten like the vast majority of the portals in my system done. Eventually, I'm going to go through and I'm going to do all the portals. I have the technology. It's really not hard. I'm going to go through and get all the portals so that way I can finish officially finish the game. So, you find this boring solo? What I find I need solo for me to enjoy the game is to have an objective. And that's not an objective like you have to work on every single day or something. It's an objective that drives you to do more in the game. That's something that I find helps me out. So, I find that for me, I have much more fun when I have like a major objective. My first objective, you're there to take care of the research. My first main objective. Voice chat is open? Yeah, voice chat is indeed open. If you have a mic, there are a couple of quick rules about the voice chat though. Please try not to swear or, say inappropriate things because I am trying to keep this a PG stream and I would appreciate if we had the same ideology there. Not the same ideology, the same, just, I guess, dedication to a PG stream. So if you keep it PG and keep it kind, then everything is all good. No swearing, better not. Well, hey, if you can't keep off swearing, then that's hey, you do you. I mean, I understand, like, once or twice, but try not to do, you know, every other word. I'm trying to keep it PG, because I know we have a lot of people on who are just... We have a lot of people who are, you know, younger than 18 on the audience, so I try to keep it for everyone. So if you can abide by those rules, then sure, I'll be happy to hop in voice chat. Let me pull up Discord because I don't think I have it really. Yeah, it's not focused on my server. Wow, your Discord name is all caps. You swear a lot? Well, just if you try to keep it to a minimum, then we'll be good. Why did I go to this planet? Oh, I went to this planet because it's the correct planet. I'm a dum-dum. I'm a dum-dum. Okay, so we should only need this one. And this will actually be a bit slower. Be a bit slower for switcheroos. Yeah, if you try to keep a minimum, well, you left the Discord, so we can't obviously do the voice chat if you leave the Discord. All right then. But yeah, if you wanna do the voice chat thing, that's totally fine. But just try to keep the swearing to a minimum. Doesn't mean no swearing at all, because I get it, but give minimum a go. Alright, rejoin the Discord server. It'll be the second time in like 10 minutes. But yeah, just try to keep it to a minimum. It's not a huge deal if one or two slips out. I get it, everyone has their own issues, but you know, just try to keep it to a minimum. Okay, this is just... That's a lot. That's still really super fast, but that's pretty darn slow too. Alright. Oh, you're back. Alright, cool. It's the norm British language. Yeah. Some are, some are not. Some are, some aren't. Let's see. Let's go with the member role and Astronair. Cool. So, yeah, I'll hop in general with you. Let me check and make sure Discord is enabled. Looks like it is. Hello, how's it going?
Oh Christ.
Hi.
Turn that down. It's always nice to think that you have a chat next to us every time you join Discord if someone is super loud.
Well, hey, you know, on stream you're looking to be roughly the same level. I'm gonna turn you up just a hair. Say something?
Oh well.
Cool. Well, welcome to the stream. Appreciate you dropping by. And your question was you wanted to know like what to do beyond the first couple planets.
Yeah, but I basically just want to do a whole playthrough of a Sherpa.
Yeah. So are you looking to like stream it like kind of thing, or just?
I mean, I can stream it.
So do you stream on a regular basis? You don't have
No,
to answer that.
Whatever.
Ah, that makes
Well, I
sense.
feel like it.
Makes sense.
I started doing it because on a game on Roblox I play. It's quite funny actually. You always get the people accusing you of cheats. I've been false banned once, so when I feel like it, I just randomly stream that game, and no one else streams it, so it does sort of well. It's great fun. So you get stream sniped by like 12 cheaters. Then it gets very interesting.
That sounds kind of nightmarish, to be honest.
Yeah, it's kind of funny sometimes though. You've got like a 4v4 HVH going, it's well fun.
Well, I mean, it's just kind of
Great
sad when
times
people are
on
trying
that.
to. People's trying to stream snipe you. That's just kind of sad, honestly.
Well,
Like,
played the game for longer than I'd like to admit, so I'm used to cheaters.
yeah. Roblox has gained a bit of a reputation for the game for 9-year-olds and cheaters.
It's because it's so easy to cheat.
And then they sell a whole bunch of pay-to-win cheats.
It's not even really pay. There are pay-to-win games, yeah, there always will be, but it's so easy to cheat on Roblox. It's funny, but also the thing is if you're half decent at something, you get called a cheater. So unless you know what you're actually looking at,
Well, I mean, it makes sense.
there's
If
not
if cheating is easy, then why would anyone bother to develop skill, is the logic.
So here's something I find funny. So I play the rip-off of Counter-Strike, Counterblocks, on Roblox,
Okay.
and everyone on there says, "Why don't you just go play CS?"
That was
Because
that was
I
gonna be my
tried
next question.
non-prime CS. 5 minutes in, I've already found 12 cheaters in one server.
In
There's more cheaters on CS than there is that game.
well, that kind of sucks. I mean,
That's the irony behind it. It's great.
what I would do is I would just go to a different battle royale.
It's not Battle Royale, it's rip off of Counter-Strike.
So I don't do a whole lot of FPS games, so you're gonna have to explain to me that why Counter-Strike is not a battle royale, because I'm pretty sure Counter-Strike has a battle royale mode. I know it's got like the whole Terror Town that it had before. I do know like terrorists versus
yeah, just some competitive. That's just normal game mode. Diffusal.
Yeah, I mean I'm not very familiar with CS:GO at all, but I would just
Nor
play
am I
like.
really.
Say again?
Nor am I really. I
I
don't
don't know.
actually play CS. I have it, I don't play it. I haven't got it Prime.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a big fan of first-person shooters personally. So it's just
I enjoy them, but games like Astroneer are quite fun.
Yeah.
But the game like that, I need someone to play with, because I just get bored way too quick solo.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. It might be helpful to stream it, because streaming it, there's a decent supportful community out there. It's pretty small. Like, as you can tell, I got three odd viewers right now, probably counting you. So
yeah.
It's not really huge, but it's also a decent supportive community. So the people that do come tend to stick around as long as you play Astroneer. So you might try asking on the subreddit. I don't know if I'll be able to play with you necessarily, because I'm
subreddit.
Yes. If you try the Astroneer subreddit or the Astroneer Discord, you should be able to.
I thought the Discord, everyone was in the complete other side of the planet, which wasn't very helpful.
Well, that kind of blows. Whereabouts are you?
Yeah, I'm in the United Kingdom.
I'm in.
Great fun.
I'm in the Pacific Northwest. So, a little bit far. I need to.
Closer than some.
I'm sure, yeah. Okay, so I need to do the save. So we're gonna be doing some of the actual detonations on stream, which are the actual explosions. So those will be fun.
Oh yeah, just blowing things up, are you?
Yeah.
Let me guess, dynamite and hydrazine.
Not hydrazine.
Arrogant. Hydrazine is one of them. I can't remember what one is.
We're doing a couple of rounds. We're going with a couple of rounds with Squashaline, as you saw.
Squashaline? That has to be new. I've never heard of it.
That's a Halloween event item. You can basically mass produce it. So we're gonna go for Big Boom number 43. Confirm. Freeze. Wait for it to unfreeze right about now. Okay. And then freeze again. Right about now. No?
195. God.
Say again?
I'm getting carried in a game because I sort of feel like coming back to it on Roblox. I can stream it if you want. I'm just leeching though, which means just sitting at spawn.
Well, I don't. I'm obviously streaming, so I can't really, like, watch somebody else's stream while I'm streaming.
Bro.
So that's kind of awkward. Okay, so I need to grab some TNT. Grab this. Because it takes one TNT to set off the bomb. So, my advice for you is I would try to find, like, some objective. For instance, like, get a way to automate nanocarbon alloy or something, so you can get, like, 400 nanocarbon alloy.
Yeah, but I don't have the knowledge to do all the automation stuff, because I used to play, like, way before all this.
Hey, I didn't have any knowledge either, but the way that I gained it was through doing challenges like that. Like, I started out making 400...
Flying.
I started out making 400 nanocarbon alloy. That was my first little mega challenge, because I started getting seriously bored with the game. Today, I think we're gonna break through the core in a couple of places.
Do you just not like this planet?
Well, it's the only planet where I don't have a resource farm. So that was kind of the main reason, and Novus and Visania
That's convenient.
Novus and Visania are two of the worst planets in the game, in my opinion. Novus, Visania, and Aatrox, all right up there. So, oh, great. Great, the resources decided to glitch out. Alright, I'm gonna have to fix that later. I need to fix that actually, like, right now, because it's not gonna solve itself. So yeah, there's a whole bunch of resources that are now floating in midair because they decided to bug out.
Yay!
And now I'm gonna use this to get like 10 million graphite all at once. Which is kind of fun, admittedly. But it does also kind of suck sometimes.
I could imagine.
Because then I have to create terrain, and then destroy it from a certain angle.
Just to update it.
To maximize what I get out of it. Okay, that should at least take care of this little bit. Let's go this direction. So I just have to get it to realize that the graphite is no longer in valid terrain. So the graphite has to realize that it's floating in the air.
Just need to update it.
Pretty much, I need to force the game to figure out where the graphite actually is. And it kind of also depends on the angle that I dig it from, as far as how the game looks for graphite.
That's weird.
Yeah, I think I might actually end up just doing this offline, because it's a bit frustrating. I have to do a lot of work in this save offline, because there's not a lot that I can do while it's online that's really super interesting content. So I do a lot of grinding offline.
There's hoverboards now?
Say again?
There's hoverboards now?
I heard horrible, but that was about it.
Hoverboard.
Oh, hoverboard? A hoverboard is very nice. The reason why I have it is because it will increase your maximum horizontal jetpack speed. So that is very handy, even when you're not touching the grass.
And there's jetpacks, okay.
Even when it's not.
What else is new?
The hoverboard just sticks to the ground mostly. Oh, great! I have the two graphite still on me. Let me plop that into a storage. Okay, this should be the graphite. Yes, this is. All right. Dropped off the graphite. We're gonna go with the next bomb. Yeah, the jetpacks are what I've been flying around with.
How long have you been playing this game for?
I've been playing this game since pre-alpha days. Uh, Something like
So
2017.
you remember the infinite scrap glitch where you just keep picking it out and putting it back in the shredder, do you?
Oh, the batteries? The small batteries?
Yeah. Oh, I got a legendary. That's neat.
That's actually pretty new as far as I'm concerned. Like, I remember like that was very, very recent.
Recent? No, it was with anything. If you put it in there, it'd start shredding it, but it would let you take it out and put it back in, and it would keep getting faster and faster every time.
I'm not
It
sure
might
about the
have
faster
just
and
been
faster. We might be talking about two different glitches.
Might be. I remember it though. Oh god, that was nuts.
Well,
It
scrap
might
was
have just been a console thing.
might have been. I remember. I'll do you one better. I remember before scrap was introduced.
Oh god.
It wasn't a resource when I started playing, and I needed to stop talking and jetting around and then actually get some stuff done. My brain just has trouble focusing on multiple things at once. But yeah, I remember before scrap was a thing. Oh god, the frames. Yeah, those frames are... I think something with the large amount of packagers that I have sitting around. I think that kills some of my frame rate.
Probably.
So I'm gonna have to get rid of those packagers. Been trying to slowly use them up, but I'm honestly not using them very fast.
6.4 million.
Alright, we're gonna put it over here. I'm gonna put this bomb... Kinda recess it in the wall just a hair. And we'll make... I wish that the bomb, like, had some special effect when it blew up. Because the gas doesn't really... It just blows up like every other gas does. I wish that it had, like, some kind of orange or something. Ooh, that was a nice one. I mean, they're all nice ones, let's be honest. But not all of them are quite that satisfying.
Interesting. So yeah, that works. Satisfying.
It just makes a nice little circle appear in the terrain. I'm just gonna do some stuff on the other side of the crater, opposite from where those floating resources are, to make it easier for myself to figure out where to get those resources actually cooperating later on, so I don't have to dig a million miles. But yeah, so I don't know. I hope that kind of answers your question. I understand that Astroneer is a lot more fun with friends. And after the Novus Project is done, then I'll be definitely open to doing something like that.
What is a Novus Project?
What I'm doing right now.
Oh, it's not a dev thing, it's a you thing.
Yep, it's a me thing. I've had an increasing number of people recently who think that it's a dev thing, which is kind of weird.
It
Flattering.
sounds like a dev thing.
I mean, it's flattering, but it's literally just my last mega project for the game. So, after this, I'm most likely planning to retire, other than, like, there being occasional updates, because I have literally 2,000 hours in this game, and after a while, you start to want to play other games, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, majority of my play has been solo. So it's just kind of a personality thing, I guess, but also it's a lot more fun with friends, but you can't always have friends friends being there at the time when you need them there. You know?
And paying for a server unless you both
Yeah.
need to be on the same time.
And the client side multiplayer is not
It's
pretty.
terrible.
Not pretty at all. Dynamite.
God.
Yeah. Oh shoot! I set off my jetpacks. Gosh darn it! I was too close. I was too close. I set off my jetpacks. I'm a dum-dum.
Slight mistakes were made.
Man, Wouldn't it be nice if I had like 10 million other jetpacks lying around? Oh, wait a second, I'm rich, I do.
Oh, that would just be very handy, wouldn't it?
It's almost like I prepared for this.
Only if. Almost.
That ought to get me out of a pinch. Place you there, and there. That'll let me recover my body. I don't know where my body fell. I think it probably fell to the core. It is nice, though, to be able to jump and just fall straight to the core from the base. No worries about any of that. Just go straight down to the core. But
Looks weird.
yes, my body is down at the core. And it's like inside the core, no less. Okay, well, here we are. Where is my body at? Did it fall down on this side or something? So the reason why I'm going after my body is I've got QTRTGs on there, which they are replaceable now that I've gotten a whole billion QTs from the Halloween event, which the Halloween event was amazing. Oh god, oh god. Well, that just that just sent everything out, but it did reveal my body. Uh-oh. Okay, that's too far away. And the thing is coming back. I think it's a little closer here. It is. Alright. I have also noticed that your backpack is completely mirrored when you die. It's not something that I don't think anybody else has really noticed or cared about. Well, all the stuff is back in the core now that I accidentally blew out of the core with my mysterious psychic powers. Well, no, because I got stuck on something. So I was trying to walk up one of the slanted bits and bobs that are in the core that aren't really supposed to be in the core, but they're in the core. And so I was walking up one of those slanted bits and bobs, and then I reached the exact border where everything was supposed to be, like where the gravity flips. And then the game was like, "Wait, which way is up?" And I spasmed out, and it just couldn't figure out which way was up, and I flipped upside down like 15 times. And then all of a sudden, it went to one side, and all of the rest of the stuff just went flying out of the core. So I don't know entirely what happened there, but something happened. There are a couple people who regularly play Astroneer. How good is your computer?
Overkill faster than
Say again?
Overkill faster than RTX 2060 Super V Core Intel i7 9700F 16 gigs of DDR4 RAM. No idea what megahertz.
That's kind of similar to my computer.
Huh.
Not bad. I need another TNT. So yeah, I've got a 2080, but I've got a Ryzen 9. Because Ryzen's are slightly...
I know nothing about AMD.
Ryzen's I hear are AMD is slightly better at multi-thread, which is why I went with it, because it was a pre-built, so it works.
So was mine.
Okay, I need to get the bomb going. Yeah, the Ryzen 9 has been really nice. Works out great. The 16 gigs of memory has been a bit limiting with Astroneer. Because when Astroneer gets a bunch of items all over the place, then it hogs up RAM, and that's what's taking the majority of the frame rate. So a little bit more RAM would have been helpful. But, it was not to be. I have the RAM I have, and it works. Oh, geez, there's a whole bunch of glitched out terrain here. Well, I suppose it's perfect that I have a bomb to put on the terrain.
Huh. How handy.
I don't know the hardness of this terrain. How hard is it? Okay, it is secondary hardness, so I'm probably not gonna get all of it. Because hardness does actually affect the terrain. Let's see the load point of the terrain. Oh, it starts unloading there. That's gonna be a definite death. But getting rid of the terrain is more important than my life. And die. That appeared to have gotten rid of all the terrain, which is excellent. Exactly what I was hoping for. I just went through a couple of jetpacks to get it. So when the fuel on your jetpacks blows up, your jetpacks get destroyed too. So, yeah. Kind of makes things a little awkward sometimes. But, alright, we'll jump down, and our body should have fallen directly down into the core. I'm not 100% sure, but we'll have to see. Oh yes, it did. Definitely fell straight down into the core. Alright, we have more jetpacks and more fuel. Ooh, don't want to actually kill myself with fall damage. Because that has happened once or twice. I always feel really, really stupid. Alright,
Oh,
and...
critical hiccups now.
Say again?
I've got hiccups now, great.
That kind of sucks. Is it hiccups on my internet connection or something?
No, like physical hiccups.
Oh, physical hiccups. Oh, those suck.
They really do.
Yeah, for me, I like to have a goal when I play solo. Because obviously you're never going to be able to have buddies on constantly. If you have like a dedicated group of people that you play games with, then it might work. But the having people on constantly is not going to be helpful. You're not going to be able to have, constantly play with friends.
Yeah. The annoying part.
Okay, so we do still have some other glitched terrain. I don't know how this glitched out terrain got here, because I've been really careful about having my terrain not glitch out like this. But, I mean, I guess here we are. I don't know how it got here, but I still have to get rid of it. What's its unload point? That unloads fairly far away. I can probably get to a safe distance with that. So what I've got is I don't know if you're actively seeing the stream or not, but what I've got is some glitched out terrain that only like has one side.
Yeah, I'm watching it.
So that one-sided terrain is the reason why it's there is because it unloaded in the original explosion before the original explosion was able to destroy it. So I have to use that to get rid of it. I have to use an explosion that makes sure that that bit of terrain is loaded in before it gets rid of it. Okay, we'll need another couple bits of fuel here. And right there. And yoink. Okay, so we're going to use this to get rid of the next bit of glitched out terrain. Which I know I have a decent idea as to where it is, so it should be easy to find. So yeah, this has to do with the difference between the high detail and the low detail models of the planet. Oh, here it is. I try to put my bomb so that it's right about in the middle of the glitched out terrain. And I think that's good placement. So we're gonna grab some TNT. place it right next to the bomb. And then we'll go out. And I'll experiment moving back and forth a little bit to see when it unloads exactly. Although it's still loaded, and that's a safe distance. Uh-oh, I lost my prompt. Okay, and now I got my prompt back. Sometimes the prompt just randomly goes away, and that honestly sucks.
How are you getting it so far away, though?
Well, that wasn't far enough, because I just died. Oh well, at least we got rid of the terrain. Like, third death in, jeez. Oh, that song ended very abruptly. I thought that was a bit of a glitch in the Matrix. Anyway, what I do is, since I'm on PC, you're able to hold right-click down, and it allows you to interact with things from extremely far away. So that's the basic trick that I'm employing.
Interesting.
Alright, let's go down into the core. Yeah, I went through a couple of iterations of doing it with rover seats, or doing it with something where I wouldn't be damaged. And,
rover seats. I remember on console when you could fly around the planet in them things.
Oh yeah, well, you grabbed at the same time as you got in, and that was an epic glitch.
That was very fun.
Okay, my body is
Good luck
somewhere...
controlling it, but it was fun.
You could only ever really go up with it. You couldn't really go downward with it, hardly at all. Oh, there we are. So the sucky thing about kind of how Astroneer works is it just has the body kind of disappear with has the little beacon disappear from the body when you get close to it, which really sucks if you're trying to find the body in a million items.
It wasn't really intended to be found in a million items.
Yeah, but that's become a significant recurring problem for me, so... And here's a lot of the debris from the bomb, it appears. Looks like it fell down with me a fair ways. Or that could be some other debris. That's definitely a bomb right there. Or used to be. Alright. That's a nice to clean hole. That works out very well. Got rid of all that glitched out terrain. Only took 2 bombs. Alright, we're gonna go back over to the other side and just do some detonations high up on the terrain, because we do need to still do that. So, the way I have it set up is I use every round 9,504 hydrogen. Except it's not quite 9,504 hydrogen, it's 9,504 hydrogen, well, it's really whatever 9,504 times 4 is. So every 4 rounds, I have a leap round to make up for the fact that I produce 8 1/4 bombs each round. And I only blow up 8 bombs each round. How did I take fall damage from that? I was literally flying sideways. Massive...
Logic.
Sorry, what?
Logic.
Yeah. Massive holes in the planets do weird things to games. Who would have thought?
Surprisingly.
So yeah, we're gonna go over here. But anyway, the bombs really... They can be a little bit unpredictable at times, because in the harder terrain, they have a lower range. And so if I'm expecting the higher range, getting the lower range bomb is kind of off. This kind of throws me off sometimes. Doesn't throw me off a whole lot, because I kind of know to expect it now. But it definitely threw me off quite a bit for a while there. because I always try to optimize the bomb placement to maximize terrain damage. And I think that's a good, I think that's pretty good placement. Oh. So even though I held right click, I still lost my my interact prompt, so I'm gonna have to go back and get the interact prompt, and then hold down right click again. And run. Detonate. This'll definitely be far enough. Oh, that worked nicely. So there is a definite physics wall to the game, and the physics wall will apply like as you get closer. So that's why those things that are starting to fly or that were just floating just start to fall when I get near them.
Also partly for optimization.
Yeah, because you can't just have physics applying everywhere, which makes total sense. So I'm trying to get a halfway cut around the planet, which is why I'm just going kind of in a straight line. So I'll get a nice straight line going, and just get it to cut halfway around the planet. That way we know when we're at 50%. Oh yeah, we're definitely going to need a little bit more fuel. There is the fuel. And I need the TNT. Hey. You know what? I'm just gonna go closer. If I can go still, I don't have to hover to see it. No, don't grab it. No. So yeah, the TNT is it's just a catalyst essentially. It sets off the big main bomb. But if the TNT is not close enough, I have had a couple of times very early on. I haven't made that mistake in a very long time, but I have had a couple of times where I set the TNT and I set it too far away, and the TNT just went off. The bomb didn't go off. Fortunately, the destruction radius of the terrain is smaller than the destruction radius of, you know, like the radius that will set another bit of explosive off. So that fortunate, either oversight or something else, but that has been really helpful in placing bombs. Okay, grab the dynamite. Okay, and we have our prompt. We're gonna go away at top speed. I don't know if it's gonna get the entire thing, but that should do it. Wow, it appears it did get the entire thing. That worked out nicely. And we wait for the lag to clear out as everything just falls down. I'll come through. What I do as part of Novus Project cleanup is I just come through with an auto clicker and just double click all these items just to make sure they all get physics applied to them. But here it's not a lot of objects, so we can just do it manually. Sometimes bumping into objects will do it for them. Other times objects don't care about being bumped into. Oh. Okay, so we've got a bit of a lag fest. I'm gonna wait for it to kind of clear out. Alright, that's pretty good. I'm definitely gonna have to get rid of all of those. That's gonna really suck. So, what are you up to with the CSGO stuff?
Raiding at the moment.
You're raiding? What's that mean?
Trading. Trading skins.
Oh, trading.
Hmm.
Ah. First I heard grading, then I heard rating, and I wasn't sure what was going on with that.
Probably because I'm ill and I can't pronounce the words properly, so I got no energy.
Could be. Well, I hope you feel better. Either way.
Yeah. Haven't eaten since before Christmas.
Good heavens. That just sounds like you're starving now.
Well, I'm beyond that feeling.
I'm sure, well, you get beyond that feeling beyond the first 2 or 3 days, but are you not able to hold anything down?
Oh. Horrible taste in my mouth. It's not COVID though. Tested negative like 3 times for that.
Hmm.
So we know it's not that.
Well,
But autism doesn't help.
I certainly hope you are feeling better soon.
So do I. God, it's hella boring being stuck in a room.
Oh yeah, I'm sure
Even
it
though I'm
is.
a gamer, but I can't really play any games that I actually play because I got no energy. Which is the
Yeah.
irony.
Kinda sucks all the time in the world and nothing to do. Nothing to do
Can't
with
do
it.
the one thing that you always do.
Yeah. Could you stop putting me into random little tiny crevices? Thank you. Alright, let's put the bomb angled down. Put the TNT next to it. Then run into a wall because I can't see where I'm going.
Right.
And then lose my prompt because Astroneer is being awful today. Alright, now we got the prompt back. Now we're gunning it. That may not have been very wise placement, but it works. Ooh, that was some good stuff. The resources... Oh. Resources did not stick around for that one, which is great. They took care of themselves.
Yay.
We do have a bit of a false floor, so I'm going to have to come back through here with my auto-clicker and get this scrap out so it can experience physics. I have a sound effect on my channel. If the laws of physics no longer apply in the future, God help you. That I think of on a regular basis. I don't know if you can hear it, but here, I'll play it for you.
Oh, I've got a stream muted.
I don't know if you can... I don't know if it comes over, I don't... Actually, no, I don't think it comes over... Probably not going to come over Discord, but hey.
Oh, damn it. You'd have to play it through your microphone.
If the laws of physics no longer apply in the future, God help you.
Do you hear that?
No.
Figures. I have Discord set up so that it can receive from, like, my desktop and stuff if I need it to. But the program that does that has a separate audio track from my desktop sound. Alright, that is that round completed. So I'm gonna hop in my shuttle and save.
It's almost 1 AM.
Alright, so the next thing we need to do is run to Glacio, grab some more titanium, and then let it grab some more titanium, and then start on the next round. I know we've got enough for the next round. So I prepped for 2 rounds, so we should be good, but we need to actually get the titanium going for the next round. Glacio. So we'll run some backup. Yeah, we'll run some backup titanium. We got a lot of titanium backed up. And we'll just refill as we go. Just refill from the farm. I'm going to leave the large resource canisters right here, though. So we're going to take the shuttle over. And we're going to put some nice titanium on it. Just going to need 2 large resource canisters full of titanium. Whoops, didn't mean to enable the output there. And launch. That will be enough for the next round. And probably nothing else. Actually, no, I know it's nothing else. Because I go through 762 or something for a round. No, 764. Alright, well, I hope I've been able to help out with the with your question. I don't necessarily know if it's you might ask in the Discord. There's like a special channel that's reserved for people who are asking to play. But you might also have luck in the Reddit. Just make sure to list your time zone and say that you want to play with people.
I don't use Reddit.
Ah, well that's fine. You don't have to. I don't know if you have to create an account. Actually, you might have to create an account to post there. But you can probably ask in the Discord every so often. Because you're not going to get people who are on all the time. And you're going to get a million people spamming asking to play. So I would ask in the Discord, specify your time zone. So that way people know that's what you're looking for. Without you know, because if they don't, if they're in the wrong time zone, then they can't really do anything to help you. So just maybe say like DM me if you're in anywhere near English time or something like that.
EU.
Yeah, I'm gonna hop out of voice chat until somebody else comes along with a question or something. But it's been a pleasure talking to you, man.
Yeah, so other than me being ill and basically sounding depressed.
Not a problem, dude. You sound fine, honestly. But I do hope you feel better. Have it.
So do I. It's getting tiring.
I'm sure it is. Well, I will keep you in thoughts and prayers, and have yourself a wonderful day.
So...
Alright. That's us out of the Discord. So, we just need to make sure to get some stuff done. So I'm gonna put this put the shuttle back. Just want to keep things moving. I don't want to trap somebody in the Discord too much. Okay, I think we have this one done. Can I... Okay, where are you? You're going to... Which one are you going to? I don't know what the titanium's going to. I'm pretty sure it's going to that. Meantime, I'm gonna get these guys running. And I'm gonna get this silo printing. Alright, so this steel silo will start printing right about now. Alright, this is definitely mostly finished, so we're gonna drop it like that. And that should be us getting ready for the next round. Yeah, now we just gotta kind of chill and wait around while the system refills itself, basically. So, I need to think about how I'm gonna do this. Now, I could do it, like, with a platform and a small battery. And send a true signal and send a false signal. But you can't, like, query something and see if something state is true or false. That's not something you can just do. So if I do power could give me a true-false state. But it's not something I can just, like, query. Because I can't have, like, a query the power on this thing. It's gonna do something if the power turns on or off. Because that's what the power sensor does. So if I hooked this storage sensor up to... If I hooked it up to a count repeater, and I managed to get the count repeater to be offset by 1, then it could cycle it every single time something is placed. But then that doesn't take into account the if these are full. Now I need to figure out how to make like an AND gate, a NOR gate, and a NOT gate, all those types of things in this game. I think it might be possible. But the fact that there's no constant stuff, it's all just planes. It's all just pulses. That really sucks. And then you could say, but Croft, you could set up a loop. Okay, so I could set up a loop, but then you can't like set up a loop that you can turn on and off. That loop does not go on and off. That loop just starts and then it's done until you disconnect something. There's no way to really disconnect a loop. Otherwise, I would use a loop as a true-false switch. And we are ready to fire. And grab. There we go. Wait. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. I just, I guess defaulted to moving the bomb. Alright. And we're gonna pick it up here. Okay, I actually am going to need to call the stream here in a minute, because I didn't realize necessarily how close it was to 5 o'clock for me, so I'm gonna have to... Yeah, I'm gonna have to call it here. I'm gonna finish the rest of this round prep offline, because it's fairly easy. But yeah. I will, have to see you guys on the other side, because I have a real life calling. So yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and we will see you all later. Bye. I don't think we have enough people to raid, so we're just gonna end the stream here. So again, thanks for watching. I hope to see you next stream, which should probably be tomorrow. Don't know for sure, but we'll see. We'll try our best. Have a good one.